Alright, so we're going to cover how I quickly do the lights out puzzle in case files. That way it will hopefully help you guys in finishing the puzzle pretty quickly once you come across it. This is going to be it'll sound very convoluted when you first hear it, but I will do the puzzle a couple times so you can kind of see how it works. It'll probably take you like 3 or 4 times to get the feel of it, but you'll get faster every time that you do it if you follow this method. As it is right now, it takes me maybe 10 to 15 seconds to finish these puzzles, sometimes even quicker. It just depends on if a monster is bothering me or not. And the first thing you have to do is pick which side is the bottom side of the puzzle for you. So just for ease, this row here is going to be the bottom row for us. I'll drop a couple glow sticks here so we remember that for later. And the way this method works is we need to start from the top to light up each row. So we need to get the entire top row lit up and then the entire middle row lit up. And then our goal is going to be the entire bottom row lit up. So the way that we do that is by touching tiles beneath any unlit tiles. And starting from the top, we can see the top left and the top middle tiles are both lit up, so we don't need to do anything with those right now, but the top right tile is not lit up. So to touch the tile below that, now the top right tile is lit up. Let's reset back to the bottom and see where we're at. The entire top row is lit up now, and now we need to light up the middle left tile here, because the middle and middle right tiles are lit up. So, to light up the middle left tile, we need to touch the bottom left here, which now leaves the bottom left and bottom middle tiles being the only ones that need to be lit up, because the bottom right one is still lit up. Now we run into a bit of a problem here, because as you can see, we cannot light up any tiles below the bottom row here, because it is the bottom row. So instead, and this is going to sound counterintuitive, instead of lighting up the tiles below the bottom row, which is obviously impossible, we're going to wrap around. So instead of touching like tiles below the bottom left and bottom middle, we're going to go back to the top, touch the top left and top middle, and let's go back to the bottom. So now we're basically starting back from the first stage. We need to get the entire top row lit up. To do that, we need to touch the middle right tile here. And let's reset back to the bottom. The middle left and middle right tiles are now no longer lit up. So to light them up, we need to touch the bottom left and the bottom right. Now the puzzle is in a better state because we are just a couple moves away from finishing, pretty much. When the bottom middle tile is not lit up, we wrap around, touch the top middle, go back to the bottom, and now the entire top row is not lit up, which is actually really easy because to light those up, you just need to run across the middle row here. And then we'll go back to the bottom. Now we are just 4 moves away from finishing the puzzle when it's in this state where the bottom left and bottom right tiles are not lit up. And the way that we solve this is we touch the top left tile here because we're wrapping around. We'll touch the top right one here. Let's go reset again. And we're now 2 moves away because when you touch the middle left tile here, it will light up the middle left tile. It'll light up the top left. It will light the bottom left, and it will unlight this tile, which is important because this is the final tile we have to hit here on the middle right, because it lights itself up. It lights the top right, bottom right, and the middle. Now that one was a bit of an extreme example. That one took a bit longer than it normally would. So let's go take a look at one that's a bit easier to solve, and then we'll do one that's about in the middle, and then I will show you a final one where I just solve the puzzle without really talking, so you can kind of see how fast you can solve this once you get the hang of it. All right, we're back at this puzzle. We're gonna mark the bottom row for us here, just so we remember. And now, as you can see, the entire top row has already been lit up for us. So we need to now work on the middle row. And to light up the middle left, we need to touch the bottom left here. And to light up the middle right, we need to touch the bottom right here. And now we're back in this state where we just have the bottom middle tile lit up. So to light this one up, ultimately, we need to touch the top middle tile here. Let's go back to the bottom. And now we're back in the state where the entire top row needs to be lit up. So we run across the middle row here. And then go back to the bottom. Now the bottom tile is lit up, and the bottom left and bottom right are not lit up. And now we're back in that scenario where there's just 4 moves to finish this case. Or puzzle, rather. Earlier, I showed you that you can touch the top left and top right, and then the middle left and middle right to finish this. I'm now going to show you something that's a little quicker. Instead of going from the top left to the top right, we're going to touch the top left and then the middle left. And then we'll touch the top right and middle right. And that just saves you from going from the top left, top right, and then down here, and then all the way back over here. Instead, you just get 2 quick tiles on that side and then 2 quick tiles on that side. Just a little faster way of solving it, so you don't have to go back and forth quite as many times. Now I'm going to show you one more example of finishing this using my method, and then I will just do it quickly so you can kind of see how fast you can solve this puzzle on your own once you get used to the method. All right, we're in the bamboo forest now, and we're going to choose this side as the bottom row here. And we need to light up the entire top row on that side. So to do so, we just run across the middle here, as we have the past few times. We'll reset. We need to light up the middle row here, other than the middle. So we need to touch the bottom left here, and then the bottom right. Now the bottom middle and bottom right tiles are not lit up, so we need to wrap around to the top middle and top right. Go back to the bottom. Now we need to light up the top left, as it is no longer lit up. Now we need to light the middle left and middle right, so we touch the corresponding tiles below them. And we're back at the state where the bottom middle is not lit up, so we have to touch the top middle tile here. And as you remember, the entire top row is not lit up again, so we can run across the middle here, reset to the bottom, and we are 4 moves away. So as I showed you in the last example, we're going to touch the top left and then middle left to save a little bit of time, and then touch the top right and the middle right. And the puzzle is done. Alright, next we will show you how quickly you can solve the puzzle once you get used to following this method. And the puzzle is done. And that's the method. Hope this helps out. If you want to see any other puzzle guides, let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.